Biggest drugstore chains is closing a major location in one of the nation's biggest cities, which has seen a recent rise in retail crime. A CVS in Washington, D.C. has made headlines several times for shoplifters stealing so much shelves were sometimes picked bare. This as smash and grabs in many stores are on the rise all across the country. And now comes word that a CVS store in D.C. will be shutting down next month, all as the D.C. Council is considering a bill that would increase charges for organized looting. NewsNation's Evan Lambert is live for us in D.C. And Evan, store closings as a direct result of this type of crime are really becoming a national trend.
Sure, we are seeing it across the country. This CVS that we're talking about here in Washington, D.C., it has gone viral in recent months because of videos circulating showing how barren the shelves are. Some customers even telling us they have seen groups of teens walk into the store and run out with merchandise time and time again. It's why this week even the shelves of that store are almost completely empty. We have learned that the store will be closing at the end of February, and customers, even security, saying that they can't keep these shelves stocked because of nonstop theft.
They just grab stuff and run out. Security officer can't, his job is not to chase people, but, as a deterrent, they don't feel deterred in the least bit.
The way I heard they got hit over here, as many times as they did, I really don't blame them.
It's just a matter of time.
In a statement to NewsNation, CVS would not say if crime played a role in their decision to close the store, instead saying in part, quote, factors include local market dynamics, population shifts, a community's store density, and ensuring there are other geographic access points to meet the needs of the community. All in the last year or so, though, some major chains have not been afraid to place the blame on crime, with Target, Walmart, and Nike all attributing major closures in different cities across the country, at least in part, to retail crime and theft. As states are tightening laws to try to prevent organized retail theft, the nation's capital also considering its own crime bill. Among the provisions, creating a new crime for, quote, directing organized retail theft, which, if passed, would subject violators to a maximum of 15 years in prison. Now, that D.C. crime bill also has provisions that would allow judges to more easily hold defendants before trial. It would also stiffen gun crimes. It did pass unanimously out of committee earlier this month. Its first vote of the D.C. Council on this crime bill will be on February 6th. Nicole?
All right.
In-N-Out is set to close its first location in its 75-year history. And you know why? Crime. A wave of car break-ins and robberies is causing the company to shutter one of its restaurants in Oakland, California. Meantime, back here in Washington, D.C., a CVS store is closing down next month after a string of thefts left its shelves empty. This is in Northwest D.C., down the street from us here.
Well, look, this is what happens when you have a movement that says remove police. I'm not surprised that this is what's occurring, and it's mostly impacting low-income people of color. I'm from here.
You think this is a result of like the defund the police movement and what's gone on the last few years?
I think this is absolutely a product of the relationship between police being afraid of the people they're policing and communities being afraid of the police who are supposed to protect them. And it's been a breakdown. Being from here, and I know where the CVS is, you've seen the crime breakdown, you've seen the mental health failures across the city. I think that's really where you're seeing a lot of this crime.
Okay. Thank you for watching.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Mukakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders from Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters in the house of David, the true believers. This is the Bomb Eyes from the Lions 12 here in Sacramento. Today's date is January the 25th, 2024. The Apostle Tar said it this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Lord's will. And you see it through the video, the news. It's Jacob's trouble, So now all the stores are they're forcing them to close down because there's so much looting and stuff like that. So much crime is so skyrocket. in his last days, you know. And Jacob's trouble is that there's people in need that are elderly, disabled. There are people have no cars, no transportations to go to the local store down the street to get their groceries or medicines and something to drink. So now they gotta go further, you know, to their nearest store, man. And that's a little troubling, you know. So they're gonna have a really difficult time to get their stuff. And we're in the Jacob's trouble, man. You know, and they will, and then you will, and then it's crazy because not crazy, but now you gotta walk or whatever you may doing. You gotta ride your bike, walk or something like that, and then try and get your stuff, your grocery stuff, and you try and walk home. And they're gonna jack you right there and then too. You know, they're gonna loot you as well. It's like, man, so, you know, grabbing your stuff, walk out the store, walk, you know, down the street, and then next you know you get a jump. You know, take all the stuff that you have. And so now you see it, man. Now we're in the times of heavy times, man. The time of judgment, man. The time of Jacob's trouble, man. Because the Most High is showing you right through the prophets, you know. That's why you see the men of the Lord out there are blowing the trumpet to warn you this type of things, man. You know, you got a southern border crisis going on. You know, you got the city Dallas, you know, Texas, you know, the state of Texas. They're going against the Biden. Go against Biden. That's going to cause civil war. You know, about the razor wire fencing. You know, it's going to get hot, man, hot and heavy. You know, and this thing is right about to pop, man. Like, you know, the steamer is on. Like, that thing is screaming. And next you know, it's about to burst. You know, it's too hot, man. You know, we're in a breaking point now. And so now you see that, hey, man, it's going to be dog eat dog, man. You know, every man for themselves. You know, hey, even hell, man, shit, even the family members are going to go against each other, man. You know, that's how bad it's going to be out here because of the lack of bread. So, slack by the babbling. And let's go ahead and grab a couple of scriptures and that'll be it. So I just want to, the scripture says, you know, we got to blow our trumpet, man. You know, warn the people. You know, that way whoever listens to it carry that message and pass it on. You know, to warn. I'll have to start off 2 Timothy. Second Timothy. Chapter 3, verse 1, it says, the title of this is Difficult Times Will Come. And the LT says, the danger of the last days. You see what I'm saying? It says, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This now also that in the last days perilous times shall come. NLT says, you should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there shall be very difficult times. You see what I'm saying? So now they're closing the CVS, is closing the stores. You see Walmart there. You know what I'm saying? You see Target. You know, and you see what else? Oh, In and Out. You know what I'm saying? And then a Microsoft, I think that they go 1,900 people let off. You see what I'm saying? So everything it's going to be difficult times, man. You know, Very difficult times. You know, the cost of food is gonna be crazy, man. You know, people are really stressing off of this life choices, man. Should I get gas or should I get something to eat for the family, man? You know. So we're in a difficult time. So brothers and sisters, we have to get prepared for ourselves, man. You know, get ready. That way you don't have to be ready. You know what I'm saying? So we're in the times, difficult times, man. Difficult, man. You know. And now it's getting harder now, man. It's hard. It's harder to keep up the bills, keep up the rent, keep up everything, man. You know, your car. You know, everything. You know, it's gonna be a lot harder, man. That it's gonna be so bad that you know that man that you might have to people gonna fight over one last bean, man. One bean, you know, one bean a day type. You know what I mean? You got to have another bean for the next day. Just one bean. That's how bad it's gonna be out here. Difficult times, man. Ephesians 5. Verse 15 says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, that redeeming the times, because the days are evil." That's right. You know what I'm saying? That we're in the cause of days are evil. We're in the most dangerous times that we're in right now. So we gotta walk circumspectly, you know, and be cautious and beware of your surroundings. You see all the looters out there just looting everything, and next you know, they're gonna come and loot in your house, man. Looting your household, man. They're gonna come to your way, man. You know. So, and we gotta be alert because the days are evil, man. That's why you see a bunch of stuff is happening. You know, now you see a lot of immigrants are getting a little aggressive a little bit now, man. You know, because they can't find shelter, food. You know, they need something to let head upon. You know what I'm saying? So now they're gonna end up just rushing to your house. Second Esdras. Let me see. Yep, we're here. Oh no. Second Esdras, right, chapter 6, verse 22. It says, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." Yeah, we just see it right at CVS. You know, you wake up that morning about to go CVS, that shit got ran through, man. That shit's empty. You could be all ball of confusion. Like, what just happened? "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which then every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid." You see what I'm saying? So we blowing the trumpet to give that sound. You know what I'm saying? You should be afraid. Because the prophecies, man. "At the time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, man. And the earth shall stand in fear, and those that dwell therein. The spring of the fountains shall stand still, and the 3 hours they shall not run." You see what I'm saying? So, hey, man, friends will fight against one another, man. I'm telling you, man, we're in the last days, man. Difficult times. You see? So all that friendship is going to be out the way. Now they're going to look at you as an enemy, and they're going to take whatever you got. Either you or me. You know? So we're in the last days, man. So we got to keep, it's going to end there. Bear with me, I got my sweater. Was that Luke? Luke. Luke, yep. Let's go back there. Book of Luke, chapter 21. I start at verse 34. It says, "And take heed to yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares." You see what I'm saying? So don't be attached. The cares is this life. Like don't you know what I'm saying? Don't be drunk. In don't be in tune with this place, man. You know, because now it's gonna come that day gonna come upon you unawares. You know, it could be family, job, whatever the case may be, man. Forget about it. You know, it says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. It says NLT says, watch out, don't let your hearts be dulled by carousing and drunkenness and by the worries of this life. Right? Don't worry about it, man. You know, you're so caught up in worrying about what if this, what if that, what if this, blah blah blah. You're going. That's where you're gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? So forget about it. So don't worry about this life. Don't let that day catch you unaware, man. This is like a trap, for that day will come upon everyone. Shit. Living on the earth. That's right. Right? 36 in the KJV. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. NLT says, keep alert. That's what I'm saying. And, all right, we just read in Ephesians, walk suspectly, not fools, but wise. Right? We got to be alert. Keep alert at all times, and pray that you might be strong enough to escape this coming horrors, man, and stand before the Son of Man. And we're in that day. That's horror, man. See everything empty. Your local store, you so used to it that going to your grocery stores, right? You see everything on the shelves, and the next you know, all empty. Next you know, everything's is closing down. Now where you gonna go? Now you got the immigrants coming in, right? You got the soldiers coming in. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a lot of horrors, man. It's gonna be an anarchy, man. It's gonna be all hell break loose. You know? So that's why it's so important. Yahushua says we have to watch, right? We got to watch and report these things, right? You know, forget this lie. Don't worry about this lie, man. Just watch, right? Therefore, and pray always. You gotta pray always. I say you might be strong enough, man. If you ain't strong enough, man, I don't know what to tell you in Jacob's trouble, man. You know what I mean? When all hell break loose, man. You know? So you got to stay strong, always praying, always tuned in with the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Make sure you're doing your duty, man, right? Just like the game called Call of Duty. You call and your duty is to what? To keep his commandments, right? And report and go out highways and byways. You know, blow the trumpet, man. You know, and get the man sealed up, man. You know. So this thing is about to hit the fan. Civil War, race wars, this shit about to pop off. World War III, man, is around the corner. You know, all hell's about to break loose. So I'm gonna go ahead in there. But first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders from great. Shalom to the apostles, bishops, and elders from Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters of the House of David, the true believers. Until next time, Shalom.